Alright, so how to lay eyes versus tucking. I just got to where I started laying eyes. I was taught to how to lay them, and once I started doing it, I just really ain't changed. I'll tuck every once in a while, but for the most part, I lay everything. Laying eyes, I do feel like if your skin is not paper thin, and if you don't use epoxy, you've got to babysit it and stay with it, or it's not going to work. So I like using the epoxy and get my thin pretty skin, or my thin pretty skin. Get my skin pretty thin and put it together, and I can walk away from it and I ain't got to fool with it. Y'all have seen this before on other videos that I've put out there, but I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all this step just because it's part of it. So I'm gonna put my container on my glue. I like to leave the plastic on the eyes that they come packaged in. I just take a razor blade, go around them, trim it. You don't have to do this. If I'm doing competition or something, I don't. I just take them off, and I take my time because I'm taking my time already with the mount and spending a lot of time with it. I've got time to clean the eyes as I go, so I'm gonna take that off. Now, I pinch a little bit of this off, and some people do this with clay, but I'm already mixing up epoxy, so I'm doing it with epoxy. See the pupil? We've already got some marks on the mannequin to go by, but I still like to reference everything based off how the deer's positioned. But your pupil is going to stay pretty much parallel with the ground. Just like so. I'm going to go ahead and create me a worm. We'll go about the crease of where the eye, and this will be somewhat rough to some of y'all. That just is going to give me my general shape for now. My eye won't fall out. Come over and do the other side. Create me a worm. We'll do the lower lid. I like to come in the middle and make sure I'm tucked up against that form right there in the corner. I'm not going to smash it all the way. You want to make sure everything transitions smooth into that foam. I like to make sure that I'm not real thick where it meets the glass. Create issues when you go to lay. First thing I'm going to do, take this glove off, because I cannot feel anything. Just gonna make sure you go all the way around and make sure everything's smooth and transitioned, and it basically is just going to transition right into that foam. It looks pretty even. Being symmetrical is the key. You do not have to worry about putting glue on epoxy. That epoxy is going to hold that eye skin no problem. Trust me. Mix some of this epoxy up and leave it on your counter. Come back tomorrow or the next day or whatever and try to remove it. You'll just about have to take a hammer to knock it off. I typically don't like using metal around the eyes. It leaves hard impressions on your skin. It's personal preference, but it's just something I don't like doing. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this skin I leave right in the corner of the eye, and I'm going to stick it in the corner. All right. And I'm going to take a pin and go right in there and just shove it right in the corner of the eye, mash it into the foam. Okay. Now, we're going to take reach in there to our little block and our tear duct, and we're going to mash put our place our tear duct skin right into place. Now that I got it in place, I'm gonna mash it right back down. Come back through. I'm gonna put my apron on. I'm tired of reaching across to get this stuff I need. So once again, take that skin, take your pen, right in the corner. We're gonna take this tear duct. Now on this one, this tear duct's ripped. It's no problem. All you gotta do is just take your time, grab that skin, push that skin into place. You'll see how that epoxy is just grabbing a hold of it. It's sticky. We're gonna mash. Mash a little too hard. Now you take your pen, you gotta make sure your eyelashes is down on a downward angle. They don't need to be straight out or straight up. That's close enough for now. And that's it. That is how I lay eyes versus tucking.